What's up everybody, how's it going? It's Eamon here, back again with some more Omsi 2 for you guys, and today we're just back with a new video, and today is a different video. It's not a street light, it's not a street deck, it's not a Gemini 3, it's the Mercedes-Benz UK. And today we are just going to be previewing and reviewing, I wouldn't say reviewing, just basically showcasing again, is the word I would use for this, it's a mod for the Mercedes-Benz UK pack, and it's from Junyad Stars from the Fellow Films network, fellowfilms.com. He's made a modification for this bus, and basically what it does is it it basically enhances your view of the dash of the bus. So basically, what you'll see is you'll get a much better view of the dash of when you drive the bus. So basically you can see a lot more, you're further back, you know, you can see the full wheel turning, and what's most beneficial is that you can see in the mirror of the bus, which is I think is a benefit for most of us. So what I'll do is I'll just show you is the previous view of what you would get with the original pack. Now, so see, this is the original view you'd get. So again, I think with this view you're a lot closer, you can't see a lot, and your mirrors do freeze, so when you're in this view, the mirror here that you can kind of see on your right, you can't really see that, and that means that would stay, like it would freeze sometimes when you're driving. I'm not going to give an example of what would happen, but basically if you look at it now, say, and then you go back here and then you're driving, it would still stay on that same image until you look at it again, which probably is beneficial in terms of FPS and stuff like that, but overall, I think that the other bus is better. The with this view, no, not this view. Hang on, no, this one. I think this view is a lot better. You see a lot more. You have a lot more of a wider space, and it just works a lot better. The only thing is, I would say, is that you probably FPS will probably drop a small bit because of the mirror being in action the whole time, but other than that, I think it's a really nice modification for the bus. Me personally, I like this mod because I can see a lot more of around me and a lot more of the bus. So me seeing the whole dash is I think it's a lot more. If it's better for me, I think I would drive better than being so close up. Now, I'm a man that loves the DL05 and the DL model itself, and you are quite close in that bus, but for this one, I don't see anything really bad about it. It helps people, and I think people that have trouble driving, it would help them a lot more too, because they can see in the mirror, and they can basically, it's easier to drive, I would guess. So yeah, so Junyad just asked me, sorry, Junyad Stars. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Um, he just wanted to, he asked me if I would just show you guys, and I just wanted to show you guys. I think going forward, I'm going to look for different mods and stuff to, oh, is that a street light? Yes, it is. Different mods and stuff to showcase for people. I'm going to take a step back from the street light and the street deck and the Gemini 3 pack, just because I think I've overdone it a small bit, you know. Maybe I will test it somehow and try and find bugs, but overall, I don't think I'm going to do much more on it in terms of videos wise, unless there's obviously new updates and stuff, you know. I will do that. But again, guys, it's what yous want. What do yous want me to do? That is the question. I would like more maps to showcase. I have got Boatingham right-hand drive at the moment, but I just don't think it's ready for a video yet, you know. I think it still has a lot of work to do, and I don't want to showcase it because it hasn't got it just hasn't got that kind of, it hasn't got that feel to it yet that it's ready to go. In terms of other stuff, I'm not too sure yet. Yeah, so I think overall, guys, it'd be just more kind of more maps, I guess. I have a lot of vehicles there to showcase. I just probably need some maps to do with to do the videos in. And speaking of maps, the video that we're doing today, this one in the Mercedes, is actually on the map Gainsborough by Mr. Moose. We all know who Mr. Moose is. There's no denying who Mr. Moose is. He's the famous man from the Scunthorpe. And when you think of Mr. Moose, you think of you think of Omsi 1. Well, I do anyway, you know, because Mr. Moose has been around for a long time, and he's previously worked on this one in Hertfordshire, and he's a kind of an Omsi legend. I'm gonna put him in that category because there's two people I think of when I think of Omsi 1 maps, you know, and one is oh Jesus, good Jesus, Sid, good Jesus. There's two people I think of when I think of Omsi maps. Kind of legendary status. Maybe legendary is probably the wrong word, but we have Mr. Moose and David Orr. They're the ones I would think of that kind of were really back in the Omsi 1 days. They brought a lot of maps and a lot of content to it, you know. David Orr, of course, is the Newcastle guy, and Mr. Moose is the Scunthorpe guy. So this map we're doing is actually called Gainsborough, and it's currently in testing phase, and it is today we're just driving the 3A from Vanessa Drive to the bus station. It's Mr. Moose's map he's been working on for a while now, and it was only because of a PM he started to he wanted to try and finish it, so thanks to me now he has the trouble of testing it and fixing it and testing it and fixing it and testing it and fixing it all again. So sorry about that, Mr. Moose. So yeah, it's a nice map. I think it looks better in the summertime because everything is green and the flora packs are amazing. It still has a few texture issues, which of course will be all ironed out in testing phase, but it's a really pretty map when it'll be finished, you know. It's a classic Mr. Moose map, and he just kind of puts his own touch on things, which is really nice. So look, he's at it again. Stop going out in front of me. As you can see, some of the AI still need a bit of the AI people still need a bit of tender loving care, we'll say. But again, all this will be ironed out and be fixed for release, which is I don't know when it is. It's not anytime soon anyway. So you know, I think at this point Mr. Moose just wants to iron out all the bugs and just get the map out there, you know. So thanks, Mr. Moose, for letting me test it and show it off, I guess, you know. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, just driving the bus here, I find it a lot easier to drive it with this extended view. I don't know why I keep looking to my mirror to the right when it's so hard because I have to get used to seeing it. I have to get used to knowing that it's there on my right hand side. So, but I think it makes for a better drive in this bus. I wasn't a big fan of this bus, and I'm still not a massive fan of the bus, but I think with this view, I'll probably drive with this view than a normal view more often than not. So that'd be where I'd be going with it. So in total, it helps me, and it makes me want to drive the bus more, and it would probably have me driving the bus more if there was a need to. If I hadn't got a street light or a street deck or a Gemini 3 or a B7TL, I would probably drive this bus a bit more. But yeah, so the repaint that I'm driving with is actually from this Sapphire 321 Citaro repaint by Transit UK 980. Again, I will link the two of them in the description below, the bus mod, the bus, and the repaint. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to let this get on with the rest of this video now. It's not a long one. I haven't really got much else to say. Just if there's people out there that are making maps and they're looking for someone to showcase them, I would really like to showcase some new maps. I remember I was in with Cranley, Stratshire, all them kind of ones that I had before, and they all look really good. So yeah, so if there's anything else people would like me to do, please feel free to PM me or message me on Facebook or the Discord. Yeah, so thanks to the guys, to Junad Stars, Transit UK, and I think it's Daniel Sieg from the Fellow Films or Lowlander. Who was actually go to it? Lowlander. I guess it's Lowlander, yeah. For the bus. Yeah. So guys, enjoy the rest of this video, and I shall talk to you all again in my next video. And thank you so much for all the support. It's fantastic. Oh Jesus! Christ. See you, lads. Thanks. I think that's all the crashes for now. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll surprise us. Just go. Bye bye.